Getting on the road can be a really nerve-wracking thing, especially when you don't know anyone.
Let's do it. Why can't we do it?
Doing it alone just like wasn't fulfilling, and it just felt kind of empty.
Hardest part of full-time van life is loneliness.
Held like a captive and
If you're new here, my name's Sarahyakbusiness, and I'm in the middle of building out this camper van alongside my girlfriend Tori, who's building out one of her own. This era of the builds has been an isolating one, if I'm being honest, and this time with friends and nature was much needed for our mental health.
I'm excited to like see your van when it's fully done too, and see your van. Yeah. Oh my gosh, like it's gonna be so crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we just like use a paper towel and do it.
I'm falling in love in a field, blades of grass on my heels, and you say that you love me, and I know.
We finally made it to this campsite right beside the lake. For the last week, there was snow covering the road, so we weren't able to access this part. We had to camp a 10-minute walk away, and then we would just walk in to spend the day at the lake, and that was so amazing. But we always dreamed of being right here, and this week there has been enough sun that the snow has melted and we're able to camp literally right beside the lake. It's so beautiful. I'm so excited. And we also met up with one of our friends, so I want to introduce you to her.
Hey everybody, I'm Nikki. This is Camper. This is RV. We're about to jump in a cold lake. You wanna come with us?
It is a very windy and cold day today, so I'm very nervous getting in this water, but here goes nothing. We've already jumped in this alpine lake 2 times, and it was hard both times. I think this may be the hardest time though, because we have wind gusts of up to 32 miles per hour today, and it's pretty chilly outside, so we're not gonna have any break from it when we get out of this ice cold glacier water.
Why can't we do it? Why can't we do a good high five? Woo! It's so hard! I'm just stuck all the way and I lost my shoes! FYI! Don't wear shoes! Where's my shoe? I can't find it. No! Got it! Oh, got it. Oh! Are we not?
That was yet another failed attempt at doing a full aesthetic cold plunge in the lake, but that's just the reality. It's very muddy. We all fell in. Nikki lost her shoe for a second. We were covered in black mud, but it was so fun. Very cold, but very fun and refreshing. And now I think we're gonna do a lap and just walk around the lake. I decided to have a little picnic by the lake today because this lake is so beautiful, and I've been loving spending quality alone time with myself on this road trip. It's been so good for my mental health, and I already feel so much happier being in nature. But the only thing I think this picnic is missing is pie. And what I mean by that is this game that I've been loving so much called Love and Pies. When I was back in my hometown, I developed a pretty bad social media addiction, and it was not good for my mental health. So I've been trying to replace that with better alternatives, and that's when I downloaded this game called Love and Pies. Amelia is the main character of this game, and her mom's cafe recently burned down. The whole town is suspecting the mom, so there's this mystery of who burned the house down, and you're on a quest to discover that. In addition to that, you're trying to restart the cafe, so you're redecorating, and you're also serving customers. This is one of the most fun parts of the game for me, is matching these characters together. As I match them together, I can serve my customers and get money, which I can then use to make the cafe look better. And the other reason I'm such a big fan of this game and want to share that with you guys is because there's a lot of representation and diversity in this game. So So this week as I was playing it, I recently discovered that there was this queer character and this whole storyline of her having a crush on this reporter, and it was just so cute, and I never grew up with that type of representation, so it means the world to me that this game is making an effort to make everyone feel included. Love and Pies actually want to do something really exciting for all of my followers. I have a unique link in my description, and if you play till day 3, you'll be able to get 200 energy and 50 gems, which you will learn how important this is in the game. Definitely go check out the link though and let me know what you guys think of the game, and now we'll get back to the video. Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
Ooh, it looks so nice in here.
I even made the bed for the first time all year.
Nice. Rodney, come cuddle.
All right, come on.
Yay, Rodney. I'm literally in love with Nikki's dog. Like, we have fallen in love. This is Nikki. If you don't know who she is, she's living in this Sprinter van right now. It's so beautiful. Last time I met you, we were in Oregon, and you had a truck camper, and now you have this.
It's been a very large progression.
First a Prius.
And then I was kind of like testing a lot of stuff out. So I was in like a Toyota Sienna at some point. When I first moved into my Prius, it was during a time when nobody was really hanging out with each other during the pandemic, and I was very alone for a year. Friendship and community is the key to longevity of this lifestyle.
Yeah.
So if you don't have it, you're gonna be lonely, and you're gonna be a victim to your loneliness. And that's when like you see the mental health issues. Something that I want to learn from you guys is actively going out to hang out, which is like something like we talked online and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drive 8 hours right now and I'm gonna come meet you.
Yeah.
And you just gotta do it. Yeah. So I'm really thankful for you guys.
What?
I didn't wash these.
Oh, whatever.
Washing the dishes, boys.
It's funny because we were joking about that. Yeah. We were literally joking about it. We were like, yeah, we're not gonna wash it.
Completely forgot.
This is the cleanest it's gonna be.
First round of cleaning.
After this, it's gonna be the cleanest these plates have been all week.
And then we'll wash them in here maybe.
Great job. We're just done after this. We don't even add soap. Yeah, we're like ready to. Came up to the top of the mountain to watch the sunset. It's so beautiful. And our new friend Alex came to join us, which I'm really excited about. We have 2 new friends. I mean, we've kind of briefly met both of them, but we haven't spent significant time with them, so I'm really excited to be with them and get to know them more. And I'll leave both of their channels linked down below, so definitely go check them out because they both create really awesome. The thing about small spaces, and especially one that doesn't have like the best storage system, is that it gets messy very quickly, but thankfully it's also very easy to clean. So I'm just going to fold my clothes, and I've been using this Cotopaxi bag to just keep all of my clothes, and then I have packing cubes, which is so important for organization. So that's mainly what I'm going to do to just organize my space here. And then if I make the bed, it's basically clean. I started traveling over 5 years ago, and at the time I didn't know anyone who traveled full-time, so community was non-existent for me. But I also think that alone time was really valuable. I spent so much quality time with myself, really getting to know myself, feel comfortable alone, and listening to my intuition. There were times though that the loneliness got really overwhelming, and honestly it wasn't good for my mental health. So I'm grateful now that a few years in, I finally found the community I've always wanted.
You guys.
Oh, we're gonna miss you so much.
Amazing time.
Yeah.
Camper agrees.
Yeah, Camper's like, bye.
Even though I'm a very outgoing person, I feel like I also have a little bit of social anxiety. So it's kind of just like overcoming those things and knowing everyone feels the same way.
And then when you're not with community, do you feel yourself get lonely on the road? Like
You
abnormally?
know, I think that I've had a lot of time and progress. And although it may have started like that, I actually really value being alone now. And I've learned a lot about myself. I think it requires being in a really good headspace and also not being in a good headspace so you can appreciate it, right? Because like I appreciate loneliness now because it just makes me realize how amazing my friends and my family are. So
Yeah.
it's all about perspective.
I love you. I'm so glad we met.
love you too.
I'm so grateful.
I can't wait to do more together.
I know, and she's literally leaving, so everyone say
sad.
you're gonna miss her so much because I'm gonna miss her so much.
Well,
and
my
go follow
whole
her.
family is moving to the center of the country,
Yeah.
so now I'm gonna see them all the time, and then we'll just pop out 8 hours
Yeah.
when every time it happens.
Yeah.
Running through your mind, you keep me in your pocket. It's so typical, typical. Never crossed that line. You tell me that you want it. It's so
We're starting our drive to Silverton, so we made a bagged salad, which is one of the easiest things to make in this unfinished van. And we're also eating tamales. I've never tried these before. We're just gonna eat them cold out of the bag. Apparently they're good. And we are caravanning with Alex. We're trying to soak in our time with her and just spend a little more time together in Silverton before we head back to Austin. So I think we have like an hour drive? Is it like an hour drive to Silverton?
Depends which route we go.
And I love Silverton so much, so it's gonna be a really beautiful drive. I'm excited. A little bit scary of a drive too, but. I'm honestly kind of scared of this because I've never had a cold tamale.
It's also like very inauthentic, but it's good. Right?
It's not bad.
Try yours. Sorry,
Yeah.
I gotta get it and you a bite. But they're different flavors.
I think if we just like warm this up, it'd be so much better, but it is good cold.
It says you can eat it just straight out of the bag though. So
Oh.
it's kind of like a thing.
Take the blanket. Yeah, be warm, please.
We drove to Antarctica, 2 hours away from Colorado.
I'm good.
We're with our new friend Alex, and I just wanted to ask you your experience with meeting friends on the road.
When I first got on the road, I was very independent in my pursuits. I was like, I'm gonna see all these things, I'm gonna go to all these places, and didn't really have any sense for community at all. And along the way, like I finally started meeting people and like going to events, and that was really fun. But I think like those first few people I met, if they're watching this, you're amazing. But like I didn't necessarily like click. The first people you meet aren't necessarily gonna be the ones you have like everything in common with. Got a little worried because I was like, oh shoot, like I don't know if I'm gonna meet anybody that I like get along with or like jive with. I think over the last like year, that has changed a lot. Community went from being like an afterthought to something that I try to prioritize like more and more. And whether it's going to events or like staying in an area longer, coming to like this area instead of like staying by myself. And also just I think makes the journey so much more enjoyable.
Can I cook on your table?
and places are all in who you share.
I think for a while I was just like very type A, and yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go to Moab, I'm gonna go to Bend, I'm gonna go to like these hot spots, but doing it alone just like wasn't fulfilling, and it just felt kind of empty.
It's kind of like that quote from Into the Wild, happiness is only real when shared. Like, I don't necessarily agree with that wholeheartedly, but it does feel like when you see so many stunning places back to back, you're like, wow, just another stunning place. When you meet a good person, being able to share that is so special, I feel like.
Or even like the spot we were just at, it was beautiful, don't get me wrong, like one of the most stunning campsites I've been to, but the highlight was for sure like hanging out in your van and like getting to know you guys, building a relationship that I feel like I've wanted with you too for a long time. So there's that like parasocial, like I like know them but I don't know them, and yeah, I think just having these experiences in real life and in these beautiful places just makes it all that much more special.
This morning we did a little bit of cold exposure and it was so nice and refreshing. I'm gonna miss this campsite so much, but it's time to go home to Austin, Texas to finish the van build. So if you're new here, please like and subscribe because it really supports my channel, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye!
Gonna find my way. Gonna find